back again. Seems like every day. Oh my God, back again. All right. So, what do you want to talk about today? New executive order is pretty crazy, and I'm not sure what we're gonna do about this one. Because this guy says he's got power over everything. Now, if you didn't hear about it, let's just go into detail on this a little bit. Um, Trump now says in his executive order he has control of all of independent agencies. So this would be like the FCC, the SEC, the I don't think I think the ATF already falls under their purview, right? I'm not sure about that one, but pretty much anything and everything that you could imagine would be independent. And not only that, he declares that it is all of these agencies have to align to his legal and presidential purview, which means, okay, so what we're talking about here is the sense that if somebody says something that Trump doesn't like or agree with, he can fine them. Like, say, a news anchor on CBS says something Trump doesn't like, he can fine them. That sounds insane. It sounds insane. And it's insulting to our integrity, basically, because it erases everything about our independent process of who we are as people. And if you cheer for this, you really have to take a look at yourself. With the SEC, this means that he could commit stock fraud or punish companies individually, the ones that he doesn't like. The whole point of these independent government watchdogs is to enforce general values or general guidelines. If somebody is trying to do something evil or illegal, these guys would step in without oversight of the president or oversight of, I'm not sure I'm explaining this the right way. How do I want to say this? Basically, these are the guys who would fine Musk for doing illegal shit or trying to run scams or pump and dumps. These are the guys that would fine broadcasting corporations if they wanted to report on the true news and they didn't want them to. So, I mean, honestly and truly, we are giving up all independence here and handing it over to not just Trump, but Trump's OMB dude, Russ Voigt, who is actually the mastermind of Project 2025. Now, I've said this before. I don't know if Russ Voigt is in on the technocrat revolution, and they just frame it in the work of Project 2025 being a Christo-fascist revolution, while really they're trying to make it for the auto technocrats, the rich people, as a shield. The rich people are using Christianity as a shield to break up the United States and control their own little fiefdoms. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Now, I don't think this one will stand. It's blatantly unconstitutional. It takes power away from Congress. Congress has the power of the purse. Congress has the power to regulate these agencies. That's the whole point. This is the whole point of checks and balances. If anybody goes along with this executive order and just accepts it, or we don't fight it, or a judge approves it, we are dead in the water, because Trump will, and he will. He said he was going to, and then said, just kidding, but really I'm going to become a dictator and king. And we all know who the power is behind Trump anyway, but let's just be honest. This is what he's done. Like, just like this, I mean, if that wasn't enough, right? And I'm not sure if they're using this as trying to distract from that, or vice versa, back and forth, but he also ranted about Ukraine starting the war. That's such a blatant lie, I don't even know how to begin. The United States and Russia were having secret peace talks in Saudi Arabia without Ukraine. That's such a insane concept. I can't even begin to explain it. These concepts, there's no reference for them at all. There's no reference. This is beyond blatantly corrupt. You can't have peace talks without one party involved. How the hell are you going to do that? The next thing is, what responsibility is it of the United States to do this? I mean, even if he said, I hate Ukraine, the honorable thing would be to be like, yeah, Ukraine, you're on your own. Not, I'm going to have peace talks without you, like, big brothering Ukraine. I still don't. It's only because of his cozy relationship with Russia. And if you didn't believe he was a Russian asset, this pretty much proves it, because he is repeating Russian talking points word for word. Zelensky's public approval is not 4%. It's above 50%. They're in a wartime economy right now. They're trying to fight to get Crimea back. And first of all, Trump tried to strong-arm them into signing away half their mineral rights for no guarantees. They would just give us their mineral rights, and then we turn around and fuck them like we were going to. Because that's how Trump does business. I mean, listen to any of his contractors talk about how he pretty much stiffed them as much as he could, ripped them off, and then he's got the fucking balls to post an official picture saying Trump is king. That's the third one. I mean, we're still on number 3. Is he the official White House Twitter? I don't know, whatever the fuck. X posted a picture of Trump with a crown and said, the king is back, because he eliminated congestion pricing in New York. Whoa, that's some mental gymnastics for me there. If anything, he's attempting to make himself look like a king. To see how it feels to try it out, because that executive order was pretty much him declaring himself he was king as well. Remember, Russ Voigt said we're in a post-constitutional era. They want to get rid of the Constitution. Okay, cool. You want to get rid of the Constitution. Let's see where this shit goes, because you're going to have to rewrite all these laws entirely. The basis of which our country is founded, what we're doing right now, that doesn't mean anything according to them. Oof. We'll find out where it goes, I guess. And then the fourth thing is that they're going after Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. Can you believe it? Dolly Parton, this sweet older lady now, who gave away free books to kids to read. I swear, you couldn't make this shit up. It's about 40 years too late for 1984, but damn. And if you haven't read that book, go read it. Go read it right now. Apply it to what you're seeing. Double think. War is peace. I mean, Jesus, it's insane. And the craziest thing is, real people I don't know if we're suffering yet. I mean, a lot of people are being fired. A lot of shit's happening, and it's pretty crazy. But I haven't seen real suffering yet, and it's possible that it happens. It's possible, and it's probably needed. We're going to need a fire, because the revolution will not be televised, right? So anyway, throughout all of this, you just need to be aware. Again, my wife and I have nightly conversations, and she's scared, worried about our military turning its guns on us. I still don't feel like that's going to happen. I think somebody's going to catch this. Trump's blatant overreach with this executive order. Besides that, executive orders aren't worth the paper that they're written on. They're not kingly proclamations. They carry no weight other than what the executive will and will not enforce. They don't give him power. You can't just issue executive orders like kingly decrees and say, I declare I'm in charge of this, unless we do nothing to stop him. Unless we don't stop him. And then we've let him become a king. And right now, I'm just really insanely curious what is happening to our politicians. How are they not, ready to fight for this? That is the question. Where is Nancy Pelosi in all of this? Where is her strong-willed resolve that she can deny people positions, but yet can't come right out and, I don't know. I'm not asking her to declare war. I'm asking her to declare Trump, illegitimate here. Let's be honest. You can't just do this. And if you haven't said anything, then you're allowing this to happen. I don't know why we don't have, even Republicans, because shit, you're next on the block, man. Look, if Trump's king, he doesn't need you. He doesn't need all these people. And there's already been, scritching and scratching around that these Republicans are trying to get Trump. They're crying to him saying, hey, release money back into my state. My people are suffering, right? People in my state are suffering. You've put him in this position. You have the power of the purse. You don't need to ask this asshole to give you money. You've made laws on it. This is the whole point of Congress. The president should not be able to control that. This is the whole point. Power of the purse lies with Congress in order to check and balance the executive position. Congress makes the laws, the president enforces the laws, and the judiciary interprets those laws. Do we not? I don't know. Maybe this is why everybody needs to suffer, because your reading level is at a fucking 6th grade. In 6th grade where you learned about the fucking government? This is where we're at, people. And if you're not doing anything about it, this is where you're going to end up. Is that cool? That cool as long as you got your iPhone? Is it cool as long as you got your computer and you can play some video games? I'm cool with it. As long as they don't shut off the servers for, Warhammer. As long as they don't shut off the Call of Duty, I'm okay. I'd rather play a fake soldier than be a real one. Yeah. That's not a shot at normal people, by the way. That's the shot at these idiots that voted for Trump. Because at this point, you got to be like, seriously, are you happy now? Are you happy? These farmers that are suffering, these lands that are flooded, these things that are happening that are going to be indicating real-time calamities, real fucking quick. Real fucking quick. The United States is losing soft power by the day, and if you don't know what that is, soft power is the concept of, hey, the United States is out there, we give goodwill. That was the point to U.S. aid. U.S. aid gave less than 1% of the United States budget to other companies for goodwill. Food, medications, charity, things to do that are not just good things to do to help people in other countries and other places, but things to do that make people look on the United States favorably. If you don't understand that, you don't understand world building. People going, we need to look inside to our own interests. Well, maybe you should look at you're looking at the wrong interests. You should look at the right interests here. Where is this money going? I don't disagree that the Pentagon, needs to be audited to the tune of billions and trillions of dollars that it fails these audits. There may be some corruption there. There may be some corruption in the insurance industry. But it's sure as shit not in Social Security. They've already released the numbers. They're lying. They're lying. Musk is lying to you. Trump is lying to you. These places are lying to you. It's proven that they're lying to you. Wake up. We have to do something about it. And that's all I'm saying. Wake up. Start paying attention. Wake up. Because pretty soon, the noose is going to start to tighten. And if we have to have a revolution, I hope you're prepared.